naught. So this is our reference value, which we know that it is 9.8 Newton per kilogram square. Okay, sorry, not a square. So this is not square. Okay, Newton per kilogram. Okay, now here our assumption, again, let me remind you, was that we are close to the surface of Earth. Okay, now we move toward our question, that what will happen if we will go away from Earth. Okay, if we will go away, we are not close to the surface anymore. Okay, meaning that the distance, the height h now is significant. Okay, it's a quite much. So in that case, we will say that our situation is like this, that this is Earth, and our object is our you can say this mass, the small mass that in our previous example we considered that it is close to the Earth, and now it is actually at some height h, and the radius of Earth is re. Then it means the distance between the centers of these objects is re plus h, isn't it? And we know that g naught is equal to capital G mass of Earth divided by the radius square. But now exactly, so GH must be capital G mass of Earth divided by, this is our total distance, and it's a square, isn't it? Okay, now what we can do, little simplification. So this equation, we can write it G times the mass of Earth divided by this, or RE, we can take it common, RE square, and we left with 1 plus H over RE and its square. Okay. Sorry, again. So here I have RE plus H and its square. If I say that RE is a common factor here, you can see that RE is not in fact the common factor here, but I can presume like this. Okay, now this is out and we left with 1 plus H over RE and its square. Okay, now we rearrange this equation again. The G H, capital G, the mass of Earth divided by RE square, and this factor we can write it 1 plus H over RE and its square with 3, this is negative 2 power, because it was denominator and we moved it to numerator, so power sign will change. Okay, understand? Very good. So now if you look carefully here, what is this? Is it same? Yes. So then that means the GH is equal to G naught into 1 plus H divided by RE and power minus 2. Now we presume, so we can utilize the binomial expansion and ignore higher order powers. Then we can get that GH is equal to G naught into 1 minus 2H divided by RE. Okay, because here we can use this formula 1 plus x power minus 2. You can say this is 1 minus 2x, and then the next one is a x squared term, which can be ignored if x is smaller than 1. Okay. Okay, now sorry, that's x is smaller than 1. Yes, it's right. So now you see from this formula that what we have here the effect of h in this expression, that the value of this g, the value of this g naught will be, I mean to say that the value of g h will be equal to g naught when this factor is equal to 1. Okay, when this factor is equal to 1, meaning that our second factor is 0. Our second factor here, if this is 0, when it will be 0, that h is equal to 0. The h is equal to 0, that we are at surface, isn't it? We are at surface, then this part is going to be 0, and we left with 1 times g naught. That means gh is equal to g naught, isn't it? Yes. Okay, now if we presume that 2h, if we presume that 2h 2h is equal to re, meaning the height is the equal to half of the radius of earth. Okay, then what we can find, that 2h is equal to re, then re divided by re will be equal to 1, isn't it? 1 minus 1 is 0. 0 multiplied g naught is 0. In that case, our gh, that will be equal to 0, isn't it? Yeah. So it means that if this number is non-zero, is non-zero, then we have here minus sign. That means that this factor will be less than 1. When this factor will be less than 1 and you multiply with a number, this number which is less than 1 will reduce the effect of g naught. Okay, understand? So that is why the value of g will reduce with height. Okay, understand? So now our this confusion is clear. Now we move. Do you have any questions so far? Okay. Mhm. If not,